tasty scene. Chop a dice, you make it clean. Sizzle, pop 'em with the mean. Your kitchen queen on the cooking screen.
Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Cook with Rheanna. So tonight, it's gonna be a quick, easy weeknight meal. Something that I've just kind of come up with, and both Mike and I really seem to like it. There's lots of different variations that you can do with it, but I'm gonna show you how we do ours. So the first thing you wanna do is you wanna start your rice cooker. So now that we've got the rice going, we're gonna start getting everything ready for the rest of the meal. So I've got a pan out here. I really like these pans. It's the Rock series. Nothing sticks to it. It's great. So first thing you want to do, all I have is vegetable oil, but avocado oil, canola oil, any kind of oil like that will be good. But we're going to use this for now. We're just going to put a little tiny bit in the pan because it will expand and do all its stuff once it starts. I'm going to start slowly heating up the pan, and then we're going to place some meatballs into there. So the meatballs that we're using tonight are Walmart brand. It's Italian style meatballs. They're fully cooked, so all we're doing is just heating them up. It takes maybe 15 minutes. So throw as many in there as you want. I'm gonna leave some still in the bag for the next time we do it. So just gonna take them all around, get them all coated with some of that oil, and now we're just gonna let them cook. So while we've got the meatballs going on the stove, we're gonna start getting everything else ready to go. So I'm gonna use cream of mushroom soup. You can use probably tomato soup if you want to. You can use cream of chicken, any type of cream soup that you want. So we're just gonna open it up. And of course it doesn't want to come out. And if you're always going to have some soup mix left in the can, you just want to pull that out. Now you're not going to be making the soup according to what it says on the can. So we're going to add a little bit of milk. So I'm just going to throw about half a can of milk, because we're going to make it more of a gravy more than anything. And then we're going to pour that in here. Going to grab a whisk. We're going to slowly start whisking this all together. Now, and splash myself with it. You can do 2 cans if you want. Last time, I believe we did do 2 cans. It just, you get more gravy that way, and you can make it a little bit thicker, so it's a little bit more hearty. So I think I am going to add another can, so I'm just going to open it up and put it into the bowl. So next step, once you've got it all mixed up, you can still add a little bit more milk if you want to thin it out, or whatever you choose. I think I might add just a little bit, but I'm not sure. Now to season it, you can add whatever seasonings that you want. I throw a little bit of pepper in there, just for some flavor. I use the Johnny's garlic spread seasoning. It's basically garlic. So I'm gonna throw a little bit of that in. And I use Mrs. Dash because I really like the taste of it. So we are going to throw a little bit of that in. Just like that. We're gonna give it a mix. And while that's sitting there, I'm just gonna go over here, double check on the meatballs. And they're starting to brown up nicely. So we're just gonna let them keep going. Now that you've added all your spices, you wanna make sure it's gonna be good for what you like. Now, I'm thinking you could probably put chili flakes in there if you want. Anything you really want. If you want to add a little bit of spice to it, you can really do whatever. So I am just gonna try a little bit. And I think that's perfect. So we're gonna let that just sit, get all the spices and everything put away, and then we're gonna head back over to the meatballs. So the meatballs are browning up nicely here. The more you get them browned, you're gonna have more flavor with your gravy as well. Same as if you're doing it with, I like to make what we call hamburger rice, and I'll show you guys that in another video. But you always want everything to brown up a bit because it'll add more flavor to what you're making. My rice is just about done, so we're gonna start in a minute here putting everything together, and you'll see what it all looks like. So these are pretty well browned up. You can brown them more if you want. I am gonna start by turning the temperature down on the stove because we don't want it to make a whole bunch of mess, which it's done to me before. And now we're gonna throw our mushroom soup mixture. That's what I was talking about right there. Let it do its thing. Knew that was gonna happen. Gotta find a different way to make it not do that. So now that we've gotten most of it in here, I'm gonna take our little spoon here, get the rest of it in. And it is still splashing me. And I didn't even use that much oil this time. So we're gonna, it's still splashing me, which is awesome. I'm gonna have little burn marks all over my hands. So we're just gonna mix this all together. You can see a little bit of browns from the meatballs. It's starting to go into the gravy mix. And I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit to simmer. My rice cooker is now just on the keep warm. So as soon as this is all ready, we'll show you how we assemble it. So now that the rice is done, I've unplugged the rice cooker and I am just starting to fluff it up. Now, you can either throw all the rice into the pot or you can do it where it's individually served up. We're gonna do it as individuals. So, we're gonna throw, well not throw, but put some rice in the bowl. Just like that. And we're gonna come over here. Got that turned off. We are going to put some meatballs and burn my fingers. Hold that thought. Different spoon that doesn't have slots in it will actually help me get some of the gravy out. So now that we've got it dished up, we're gonna sit down and eat, and we'll let you know what it tastes like. So now that you've had a couple of bites, Mike, what do you think?
It's really, really good. The seasoning is perfect. Lots of I guess lots of protein. I give it, yeah. It's really good. That's all I gotta say. And I give it probably 9 out of 10.
Well, I guess it's husband approved.
Yep, husband approved.
Well, guys, you've heard what Mike thinks of it. Now, obviously, we've made this before. I did put different seasonings in a little bit this time. I made them a little bit more stronger. So it is a different taste. Like I said, you can do whatever you want with this. I'd have to give it an 8.5 out of 10. So not bad for a weeknight meal. So the rice itself took half an hour to cook. And in that time of the half an hour, we got the meatballs done with the gravy and everything like that. So within half an hour of being home, we have supper. Perfect for a weeknight when you're just getting home from work and you're tired. It's an easy, quick meal to get done. And then you can carry on with your evening stuff. So thank you everyone for tuning in, and hope you'll join me next time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.